What's up, Warrior Babes? Hey, everybody. Nikki here, and welcome to our Warrior Babe Wednesday live Q&A time together. I am super excited to be here and spending this time with you guys. So as you guys are commenting, or as you guys are joining and commenting, or woo! As you guys are wondering where the live video was, there's a little sidetrack there for a second. But as you guys are joining in, please comment and say, hey, what's up? Or send me a wave emoji or whatever so that I can see who's here and tuning in. And then you guys know the drill. The more comments that you guys leave right now, letting me know that you are here and saying what's up, the more that it pushes our live video to the top of the Facebook group, so that all the other Warrior Babes can join in, see that we're live. If this is the first one, they never have done join into a live Q&A before, they can see us live, the more that you guys comment. So it pushes it to the top of the Facebook group. All right. What's up, Angela? What's up, Francine? Hey, guys. And if you guys are tuning in after this has been live, then type the hashtag replay and just keep all of your questions that pertain to this Q&A in the comment thread beneath of this where I'm live right now, where you guys are commenting and saying, hey, what's up? Leave any comment questions that you have if you guys are tuning in after this has been live. All right, Emily, hey girl, hey, so pumped about the swag. It's here, guys, it's here. Let's see if my computer reaches, I have to unplug it, but it's here. It's all down there. We getting started. We're gonna start the fulfillment process in a couple of days. It's a whole nother beast. This is a beast. But I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked it's here. Laura, what's up? Love the swag. Can't wait to get mine. Yes. Tara, what's up, girl? All right. Well, anyway, I'm super stoked to be here with you guys right now. There's a lag time between Facebook and Zoom, so I just saw on Zoom that you guys just saw the whole swag thing. Yes, guys, I'm super stoked that it's here. Damn it, I didn't plan ahead or think ahead to bring all of the pieces out. You know, we've got the masks are pretty freaking amazing. Actually, you know what? Why don't I do it? Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, ready, guys? I'm back. All right, so this is our t-shirt. Okay, can't see myself because there's a lag time. Here's a t-shirt. I am honestly, guys, I am like so beyond impressed. Like, I know next level, but like I'm so impressed with this swag right now. Like, this material is so nice. It's unreal. So this is the t-shirt, super cute. I'm currently wearing a small of the hoodies. Super, super lightweight, which is so nice if you guys want to wear inside the gym. Super comfortable. This is a small. These are our crop tops. Super, super cute. So if you guys have high-waisted pants, they work perfectly with high-waisted pants or like sweatshirts or sweatpants or anything like that. This is a small. No, this is a medium. This is a medium, and I've been wearing a medium, but I could probably get away with wearing a small too as well. They are super true to the size. Here is the white crop top. This is super adorable. Oh, I'm just obsessed. I am just so obsessed with this swag line right now. Our starter collection. This is the hoodie that I have on, but in black. I've worn this like multiple times. It's so freaking comfortable. It's like unreal how comfortable all of this stuff is. I know that I've been, and it's really good for the type of training that we do. So if you guys want to wear this inside the gym, like, it's super lightweight. God, it's super lightweight. So it's super comfortable, super airy. That's what I was looking for. Airy. It's super airy. And here's our tank top. Whoop, whoop. I would do like a whole, like, take it all off and everything, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is the tank. Super, super cute. Nice little razorback. And the razorback doesn't come down low. It sits pretty nice up high. Anyway, super comfortable, and I'm so excited. And if you guys haven't put in your order yet, you guys still can. We still have some items left in inventory, and anything that's over $100, you guys get free masks. So these masks are, I'm amazed. They fit perfectly. Check that out. Woo! We have white and black masks. And they're very big. Like, they're great. Very spacious. Don't fall off your face. Stay right up there. Super nice. So never thought that I would be with COVID representing some masks. But super freaking awesome. And I'm so stoked with all of the apparel that we have in, and just the way that it turned out. And that next level is always so great. But there's a little rundown for you guys. I'm super excited to have that there. But anyway, so now, sorry that took up a little bit. I only took up a couple of minutes, but I'm super stoked if you guys have any questions that pertain to our Q&A, then you can always start asking your questions down the comment area. And we'll get started in just a few seconds with those questions. Again, before we do, anybody who's new, welcome you guys. I'm super stoked that you're a part of our community, and here and a warrior babe. You are a part of a community of thousands of women who are getting toned and becoming a stronger, more confident version of themselves, which is so awesome. Like, every single one of you has every single tool and resource at your fingertips. And I was listening to something today that really just hit home. Every single one of us is a habit loop. Okay. Every single one of us is a habit loop. So you guys have the tools and the resources at your fingertips. This program has helped thousands of women transform their lives, their bodies, hundreds of women transform their bodies. So what it comes down to is, like, wherever you find yourself right now, you have the tools and the resources to put you on the right track. But if you're stuck in a habit loop of, being inconsistent, not following something, jumping from one diet to the next diet, you've got to break that habit loop. You've got to get out of that habit loop to get any kind of success, okay, for yourself and the goals that you want to accomplish. And what it comes down to is, like, recognizing the habits that don't work for you and your goals, and changing them and making it into better habits. Okay. So that's something that I listened to today in a podcast, and I was just like, oh my God, I cannot wait to share that tonight with the Warrior Babes, because it hit home. So if that makes sense, you guys, do me a favor, smash the like button so I can see that you guys understand what I'm saying. I just got a heart, but I appreciate if you guys, like, so I can see that just makes sense, right? Every single thing that you learn here, or that I'm trying to teach you, whether if you're in my Revolution program or my Blueprint program, it's all habits. It's all habit based. And there are certain habits, right? There's habits if you want to eat junk food, okay? But is that habit going to help you? Is that habit going to serve you? Is that habit going to get you towards your goals? No, not doing it every single day. But it is the habit of being consistent, being committed, being driven, being goal oriented. Is that a habit that's going to get you towards your goals? Yes, 120%. So you've got to focus on what habits you want to choose for yourself, and make and learn them, embed them into your everyday lifestyle. And then, once you, and it's not something that this podcast too said, it was like, the 60 days or the 3 months. No, it's like a 10-year journey. And as soon as and this guy has nothing to do with fitness. This guy is on, like, the mental side, like more, like philosophy and that kind of stuff. And when he said that, I was like, oh my God, you're preaching, you're speaking my language. So yes, Laura just listened to the rally call yesterday on habits. Yeah. Oh my God, that I can't remember when that one was, but seriously, like, habits is it's all it is, you guys. It's just forming new habits. Okay. And then when you do it over a consistent amount of time, that's how you embed these habits, right? And then you got to learn new skills to help these habits. So I hope that's helping you guys right now. I did get a lot of likes being smashed. So make sure to smash that like button. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, I'm going off. I went off in a swag rant. Then I went off on a little habit rant. Now, if you guys have any, I hope that helped though. If you guys have any questions that pertain to our Q&A, then you guys can start commenting the questions in the comment area, and I'll start firing off some answers to any questions that you guys have. Remember that if you guys are new, there's no silly or stupid question. Okay, there's no right or wrong question. Make sure you ask whatever you need clarification on here. Like utilize these Q&As, utilize me showing up here with you guys on a weekly basis to get any questions you need clarification on answered. That way, you know, you have the expert, me, the expert coach helping you on what you need to be doing next, right? So you're not just assuming, okay, well, I need to be doing this, or I should be doing this, or maybe this is right. Like you have clarification here right now on what you need. That's why I do these Q&As, right? Because there's so many, when you're starting a new journey, you're in the habit loop of restrictiveness or other programs, or this person said that, right? And that got you to do certain habits now. Well, what I'm really, 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 really good at is breaking bad habits. I'm really good at breaking belief systems that don't serve you and your goals, right? Carbs are bad for you. Low carb diets, eat less than 1,000 calories, right? Like I'm really good at being able to say, no, that doesn't work. And you have to do this, and you following through and doing it. Because why? Because I'm a voice for you, being like, hey, it's okay to do it. Nikki says, do it. So make sure you're utilizing these Q&As, which I still have not gotten a question in the chat box area. So y'all, this is probably going to turn into like a rant session, but Courtney, not a question. But I'm about a week away from joining Blueprint and I cannot fucking wait. Let's go, girl. Sorry for your name looks so freaking familiar. Courtney Bernard. Girl, I think I know you. But anyway, yes, that's fucking awesome. I cannot wait for you to bump up to the Blueprint. That is like our hottest program right now, you guys, our hottest freaking program. There's advocates that can speak to it. I could speak to it right now. There's advocates that could speak to it in the group, but that's awesome. I cannot wait for you to join us up there. That's it. I graduated a year ahead of you. Fire. Shannon. That's awesome. Wow, what a small world. All right, Christy, how long would you recommend keeping the same macros? I read you shouldn't stay at the same macros for too long. So yes, that's correct. It depends though. So have your macros worked for you up? Like, are they continuing to work? Like, are you still continuing to get results? If you are, then there's no need to change them, right? And it's different for everybody, but I've had women that stay on the same macros for 2 months and they're still consistently getting results. So if you are still consistently getting results, and make sure you're checking all data points, right? This is something I do inside my Blueprint program. They take photos, they take measurements, they measure their weight. They do it all in an Excel sheet and then they share it in the community. So, taking all that data, because some people respond in weight and measurements, but not really in photos. But then people will respond in photos and not really in weight, but they'll respond in measurements. So everyone's completely freaking different. So, I've had women sit the same macros for so long because they're consistently getting results in one of those data points. So that's where I would say, yes, stay if you're consistently getting results. But if not, and you're staying the same macros for too long and you're not getting any more progress, then that means it's a short tell sign that your body has adjusted to that macro intake. And now it's your job or me as your coach, if you're in my other programs, to adjust that so that your body can respond more. Or if you've been at these macros for a really, really long period of time, then you can employ something that I shared in a rally call, which is something I do in the Blueprint program, which is called a diet break, right? And for one whole week, you raise up your calories super, super high. And then you stay there for an entire week and it works wonders. People drop weight, people maintain the weight. There's so many different strategies, you guys. There's so many different strategies. But if you're not in my Blueprint program, this is something that I just completely cover and you don't even have to worry about. But that's the answer, my long-winded answer to if you should stay your macros or if you shouldn't for a long period of time. All right. Tara, I'm so excited to be back in this group. I have ordered all this stuff. I'm ready to start Blueprint. I'll be watching week 2 soon. Let's go, babe. Tara was an alpha female. Tara, as soon as you joined, I saw your name pop up in my team's portal, and I'm like, I know that name. So I asked Robin, who brought you into the program, I was like, did she mention anything about alpha female? And she was like, yeah, she did. She was a part of it. And I was like, oh my God, wow, that's fucking awesome. So incredible, babe. I'm glad that you're back. And I cannot wait to help you further inside the Blueprint program. Cheryl, what's up? Cheryl. Guys, Cheryl is eating 435 grams of carbs. Mic drop. 57 years old, absolutely killing it. Christy, yes, you're welcome, babe. Lori, hey, I just hopped on too. I've had a hard time making the calls recently. Lori, what's up, babe? Happy that you are here. All right. Well, does anybody have any questions? I know that, I absolutely love showing up here for you guys on these Q&As, and I love spending the time with you. But the main reason why I'm here is to answer any questions that you guys have, right? I've gone off on the swag rant. I've gone off on the habit rant, but I'm waiting to answer some more questions. Reina, why I am gaining weight instead of lose, my clothes are feeling tighter. Am I doing something wrong? Well, it really depends, Reina. How long have you been in this program? How many weeks are you being consistent? If you are not being consistent, well, then there's your number one answer. You got to be consistent, staying in the same macros, putting in the same workouts, putting in the same cardio. And that, if that's the case, then maybe some things maybe need to be adjusted. That's such a, my answer is going to be very specific, but that is I don't have as much detail as I need to further answer that question. Jenny just got here. What's up? And plus, your body takes time to adjust. So if you're just getting into my program, like your body could take 3 weeks to adjust to what I'm trying to have you do. Jenny just got here. What's up? Nicole, you sent a question above. I have no question from you, Nicole. Michelle, question about supplements. Do you take BCAAs and Intrablast? I do not take BCAAs. I have some. I was like, oh, what the hell? I'm just going to order some from Coalition, and I barely use them. Intrablast, I do use. So I use Intrablast for every single one of my workouts. And I fucking love it. I only do like a half of a scoop because it's so freaking sweet. But it's got a lot of really good pieces of supplements inside that Intrablast. Vicky, I'm watching you with my hubby. He wants to know your thoughts on carb cycling. What's up, Vicky's husband? My whole philosophy on carb cycling is I don't do it. I really firmly believe in the same exact macronutrients on a daily basis so that your body recognizes what you're doing and it works with you instead of against you. With carb cycling, you're coming down in calories, you're coming up in calories, you're coming down in calories, you're coming up in calories, which that for a lot of people and older women, it could be too much. Like I call it like you're doing Morse code with your body. So it's doing too much and your body doesn't recognize what you're trying to do. Now, to say that I'm totally against it is wrong. And I have changed my views over the years of being in the industry. it can work for some people. Okay. But like I preach, like I promote and everything, and this will never change, is that everybody's body is completely different. So what works for Vicky may not work for Michelle, right? And I say this in my blueprint group, you know, when I'm on those Q&As, I'm like, hey guys, what you're hearing me talk to Jenny about is not what you should be implementing. And it's not what I'm going to be talking to Valerie about. Okay. So like everybody is completely different, and there may be strategies that your body will respond to better than following the same macros every single day. Right now, what I've seen with carb cycling is it's a very minimal group that I'm able to get people's bodies to respond with that. No problem with just hitting the same consistent numbers on a daily basis and adjusting with how your body adjusts to it. All right. Nice. Awesome. What flavor did you get, Michelle? All right. Nicole, there we go. I'm new and love this group. I've been really good with my macros and meal planning the last 2 weeks or so, but the bloat is real with this change. Trying to get used to all the protein. I'm coming from keto. So babe, just take it day by day. Your body is kind of in shock from what you were doing to now what you are doing. And it's okay that you're experiencing this change. Your body will eventually adapt. It may take some time. A lot of women can talk to this and preach to this, right? I remember like a year ago when everybody was commenting, was like, oh my God, I'm like 2 weeks in and I'm not hungry. I have no, like, I feel like I'm bloated. And then 4 weeks in, they're like, can I have more food? So your body takes time to adjust, especially if you're coming off of something like keto. So just give it more time. Jenny, on several days, I work out early doing build workouts, and a couple of days a week, I teach a circuit training class, 30 to 45 minutes, full body weight training. Do I up my carbs for 25 grams on those days? Well, if the circuit training is like a cardio kind of base class, no, I wouldn't. No, at the end of the day, no, I wouldn't, because it's only 30 to 45 minutes. Vicky, you're welcome. The flavor you recommended. I don't know what I recommended. I think I have strawberry lemon balm or something like that. That one's really good. Or dragon fruit. I think I just ordered dragon fruit. A lot of them are great. Any flavor from NutriBio and Interblast is great. Again, they are sweet though. For some reason, I'm not getting all of your guys' questions. But I don't think you answered this question above. Single arms are so hard. Is it normal? Yeah, I didn't see this above. Something must be wonky with Facebook right now, because I didn't get Nicole's question anyway. I do see single arms are so hard. Is it normal that I need to use less weight for single arms versus both arms? Yeah, 100%. I mean, think about it. Think about like the philosophy, the science behind that. I mean, you're using 2 arms to pull weight, right? So you have the force of 2 arms, whereas when you're doing single arm anything, you only have the force of 1 arm. So scientifically, it's completely different. So it's totally fine to use less weight for single arm movements. Christy, I bumped my macros from 1,500 prior to joining to 1,800 to 2,300. The bloat is real, but it does get better. Damn, nice girl. Working your way up in those numbers. That's fucking fire. Orange mango is great. I don't think I've tried that one. Grape is good too. Yeah. Oh, grape is good. Like Kool-Aid. Nice. I haven't tried the grape one yet. I'm skeptical on that one. But any of those ones are, like I said, they're fire. All right, you guys. Any more questions? We picked up there we picked up their faux show. Oh, here's a blender bottle to you guys. Woo! Hats off, because I've had and used many, hats off to me and my team, because I've used many, many, many blender bottles. And this one is high freaking quality. It doesn't drip when you're trying to sip out of it. It doesn't like spill, and you won't lose the ball because it's attached to the middle guy in there. It's attached to it. Fire. I'm stoked. Like I said, I've used multiple blender bottles, lost the balls all the freaking time. And my blender bottles out there, I literally have to suck out of the cap before I take a sip, or I'm guaranteed to have the cap drip down my shirt. But not with that one. I love the swag. How do you order? Yes, here you go, guys. I'll get you all. I should have put that link in the description above, but I will post it here for you. There's the swag link. I went through the swag at the beginning. I should have posted the link then, but you know, there's a swag link, guys. It's coming. I'm so stoked. Again, for you guys that didn't see at the beginning of this, there it is. There it is. Here's sweatshirt, the hoodies. These are the hoodies, tanks, t-shirts in the farther one, crops in the middle one. Had to pick up our final item because there was a little hiccup with COVID and everything like that. So finally picked up the remaining of the pieces today. We've got the mailers on the way. We've got the printer here. We're gonna make a portion of this area a fulfillment center, and we're gonna start firing away, getting all these orders to you guys, and I cannot wait. Yay! Okay, Raina, some days I only have an hour to work out. What I should prioritize, weights or cardio? I am trying to tone and lose fat. Well, I would still get both in. I'm always like, how can I get both? I love it. So I would still get both in, but what I would do and recommend for you is drop your sets from 4 to 3 and try to make it 3 sets. And then make sure you can get at least like 20 minutes to cardio in. Jenny, when you are cutting, can you do build workouts or no? No, I wouldn't recommend that because you have more with the burn workouts. It's higher intensity. There's more endurance. So that's going to help with the whole toning and shaping process. With the build, the build is like strength, and it's like volume and like putting as much as you can into every single one of those lifts. Whereas you're not going to have as much energy to do that because you're not eating as much to sustain those kind of workouts. So no, that's my answer. Bo, so excited to get mine in. Looks like we'll be soon. Yes, we are like right on schedule. We promised you guys like 4 to 6 weeks. There was a hiccup, which we were like, no, you have to do this. It was, honestly, this is like a whole nother beast. Okay. You guys have been a part of like this entire journey. Running a business is a lot, but this is like a whole nother beast, which I'm really freaking excited about to learn this whole thing. But, that's going to be, so we'll be firing away fulfillment in a couple of days, which it'll take only 3 days max to be getting to you guys with our shipping, which is super exciting because like within the next like week and a half, everybody's going to have their swag. So, okay. Any other questions, you guys? Oh, I got so much love from that. Thank you. I'm like watching myself, like watching it catch up. It's like a delayed reaction. All right. Anyway, you guys, I am not going to get getting any more questions from you guys. So I'm going to shut down our Q&A right now. It was awesome hanging out with everybody. I love spending the time with you guys. Love coming here and showing up for you guys. So Melissa, sometimes this always happens. Sometimes when there are 5 supersets in a workout, time could be an issue. In order to get it all in, I wasn't sure if I should do 3 sets of 15 or 4 sets of 12. I would do 3 sets of 15. Absolutely. An idea when caps will be added to the swag. Yes, soon. You guys know I'm terrible with secrets, so we'll definitely be having another round of swag coming in for sure. This is definitely like the baby trying to figure out all of this, which is a lot of fun. And it's been a process, like I shared with you guys when we made the launch. It was like a process that we were starting a year ago, and then it got sidetracked, and then it got focused on again. And then COVID hit, and we had a little bit of a hiccup, but it's here, and it's super exciting. And now we're just learning along the way. But there will be next round. So all right, you guys, I'm going to tune out from our Q&A. I absolutely love you guys. Keep putting in the work. Remember what I said about the habits at the beginning of this Q&A. If you didn't listen to it, you're tuned in late, go back and listen to what I said about habits. Okay, it's a game changer, right? If all this, we are habit loops. We are constantly in habit loops. Okay, so remember that in order to break that habit loop, you have to create new habits. And that's what I'm giving you and helping you with, and like providing you on the mindset side of things, the food side of things, the workout side of things, right? So like, you've got to be open and willing to change your habits in order to create the success you want. So remember that. Okay. I love you guys. Keep up the good work. And I will catch you guys on the rally call Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. See you there. Bye.